So President Trump has ordered 200 National Guard troops to Portland, Oregon to get the city back under control. Some think they don't need this, but others think they do. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about President Trump ordering 200 National Guard troops to Portland, Oregon to get the city back under control. Now, this city has a lot of problems. It's a beautiful place as far as the geographic location out there on the left coast. It's a beautiful place, but the people have some problems. Drugs are a serious issue. People are acting a complete fool out there on the streets, doing whatever they want to do. You also have a big Antifa problem out there. There are some serious issues that need to get addressed. And I think one of the biggest things they want to get done with the surge is some of these federal buildings, ICE and whatnot, they're being targeted by the Antifa. And of course, the lawlessness with the drug activity is going to be a problem as well. Now, before I go any further into it, I just want you to see some of what they have going on here, okay? I'm not going to play the sound for this video, but you can smell the video better than you can hear it, although you're not actually right there. This is what was probably a nice hiking area, a nice wooded area that has been completely overtaken by the homeless. And it's not just homeless, you know, because that term has different meanings. It's not just somebody down on their luck, having a hard time, being victim of capitalism or whatever you want to say. This is all drugs. This kind of filthy living is drugs. There's probably more needles up under this homeless trash than there are pieces of homeless trash that you're able to see with your own two eyes. Okay, that's one thing that's going on right now in Portland. Now, this is a civilian underpass. I'm going to play the sound for this so you can hear what's happening in this particular environment. Yes, there is somebody inside of here, believe it or not. Let's check this out. Then we keep on rocking and rolling. This is crazy. Look at this. This is a pedestrian.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's doing okay, but he's in a pedestrian underpass, and obviously it's not very safe.
Was this fire started deliberately?
Yeah, you got control.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why you're asking that guy a question. It's talking about some, oh, was the fire started deliberately? It's like, nah, we got it under control. It's good. Man, look, he don't know how the fire started. He has no idea. Okay, one spark from a meth pipe and that whole place gonna go up because you never know what's going on. Now, this is a general issue. This is what you're going to see out there in the streets of Portland. Let's watch.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
See, they go there. Hey, one spark from a meth pipe, boom, tent blows up in the middle of the park. ABL, Trump hates black people. That's why he put the National Guard in Chicago and DC and Memphis.
You okay?
Yeah.
Stop.
So we're able to see what's going on. This is pretty graphic, and I know YouTube might not like what's happening right here, so I'm gonna just leave it there. This is what you're going to see out there in Portland, and you can see that it's mostly drug fueled, okay? And then what's not drug fueled is fueled by these crazy people who might be on the edge. They might be weekend warriors. They might smoke meth on the weekend, but let's hear from a non-drug addict who actually lives in the area to hear what he says about the surge coming from the federales. Check it out.
So happy that Trump is sending the National Guard in here. I live in this building. We both live in this building. We've been asking for help for months, and we're finally going to get it.
When do you think they're coming?
When? Not soon enough, man. Not soon enough.
What do you want to see happen?
I want him to come in and mess them up and just annihilate these people. Whatever force they need. Gals like her and the other people that live in the building. Watch out. They're the ones. They're the ones that I'm concerned about. So they're afraid to come out of the building. So I've been coming out every night, every day to help them, to make sure that they're okay. She won't even leave the building with them.
Imagine being a prisoner in your own home because of these people that come from all over the country. Maybe some of them come from right there in Portland, who knows? But they are terrorizing you every day. For what? Oh, they say that they're against fascism. They're against all the other obes in this. But they are the ones terrorizing regular, everyday, hardworking American people.
Are you afraid of the protesters?
Very. It's an extreme mob mentality to me, which means nothing is as it should be.
So are you excited that Trump's deploying the troops here?
Very excited. I cannot wait.
I can't wait for them to leave.
Forever and ever. Amen.
And if they don't leave, I'm going to bring in the gypsy jokers.
Hey, I'm not advocating for any kind of extracurricular activity as far as get rid of the so-called protesters, really the communists, the Antifas, but I understand his point of view. I really do. So shout out to him out there again in Portland, Oregon. Now let's get a news report from NBC. Of course, I'll link to everything in the description box if you want to see it and hear it without my commentary. If you're on IG, Facebook, etc., visit the link in the bio. Go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Overnight, protests and clashes over President Trump's planned troop deployment to Portland, Oregon. The state's attorney general, joined by the city of Portland, now suing the administration, arguing the president lacks the authority to federalize the National Guard.
Portland is, I don't know how anybody lives there. It's amazing, but it's anarchy out there.
In the court filing, Oregon's Democratic AG providing a memo from the Trump administration with plans to send 200 members of the National Guard to Portland for 60 days. The president, in an exclusive interview with NBC News, calling Portland a hotbed of insurrection.
Facts, all facts. Now, this is, I believe, the governor of Oregon, Tina Kotek, if I'm not mistaken.
There is no insurrection. There is no threat to national security. And there is no need for military troops in our major city.
Trump has previously sent troops to Los Angeles and Washington, D.C., and has announced a planned deployment to Memphis while threatening to do so to other Democratic-run cities.
I'd prefer not to have troops in our cities, or I'd prefer them only to come, with the acceptance of the local authorities. But I do think there is a role if the states will not step up.
Meanwhile, after last week's deadly shooting at an ICE field office in Dallas, and the clash between anti-ICE protesters and federal officers Friday at a detention facility outside Chicago, Attorney General Pam Bondi announcing she's deploying agents from the Justice Department to secure ICE buildings nationwide.
We're witnessing a new era of political violence.
And, the crazy part about the ICE shooting in Dallas is that the guy shot 3 detainees. He shot actual migrants. We're not the ones advocating to hurt anyone. We just want you to follow the law. And if you don't follow the law, you got to be held accountable.
It all comes as hundreds of senior military leaders from around the world travel to Quantico, Virginia for a rare gathering called by Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. The president in a phone call with NBC News on Sunday saying he plans to attend.
Let him be friendly with the generals and admirals from all over the world.
It's another busy week for the president. In addition to that meeting with congressional leaders here at the White House with the shutdown looming, he's also scheduled to meet today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as the U.S. intensifies its push for a ceasefire in Gaza.
All right, there we go. So quite a bit going on. But Portland, hey, I love it. I love the plan. 200 troops, 60 days. Please do something. Get that city under control, at least for a while. Root out some of these bad actors, some of these bad people, and discourage them from coming back. Because it's one thing to clear it out, but you got to discourage them from coming back. It's like doing a rodent infestation removal. Okay, you're exterminating the pests. All right, let's get the pests out of the house. let's remove every single little critter and creepy crawly out of the house. But let's set up little traps and baits and whatnot to prevent a reinfestation. Now, as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to everybody out there in Portland, regular law-abiding citizens who don't do drugs, who are not in Antifa. You just going about your life like normal. You guys deserve to live in a place that is as safe as possible. And if the federales can help you in achieving that, I say, why not? And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about what's happening in Portland? Again, 200 National Guard for 60 days. Is it a good idea, bad idea, somewhere in between? You don't really care? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This is 100% the right thing to do because Portland has some serious problems, and the local governments, the local authorities, the local people who could do something, who should do something, are either not doing anything or they're not doing enough. Either way it goes, they need some help from the federales, and the federales are coming. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.